What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of O and the Gnome, talking Eagles football. It's a rough week, man. It's a rough week. We took the L to the Niners in the wild card game, one and done again. Third time in Sirianni's realm as our head coach, and a lot of people are saying, well, heck, 5 years in a row making the playoffs. The Eagles haven't ever done that before. Repeated as the NFC East champions. That hasn't happened in forever. Lots of good things going on here. 2 Super Bowls in the last 4 years, winning one of them. Things are good. It's good time to be a Birds fan. But if you're a hardcore Birds fan and you expect excellence, you're a little frustrated this week, and with decent reason. I mean, we want to be good fans. We want to love our team, man, and we do. That's just it. We're loyal. Bro, are we loyal? Yeah, he just swore, but I'm not gonna have to edit that out. We love the Birds, and we just want to be great year in and year out. We could be a dynasty. We could be like the Patriots. We could be like the Chiefs, and we just want that so bad. It hurts. Can't even talk. And the thing is, we kind of are that. I mean, the Patriots went to a bunch of Super Bowls, but they didn't do them all in a row. So, we're there, but we're not there. It feels like. It just seems like, it's hard to explain. What happened in that 49ers game? It's another game this season that we just didn't finish. And we could have won by a touchdown or two if we just finished some drives, didn't lay up, stayed aggressive. That's what we don't seem to do, man. We just don't seem to. We had the game. We were moving the ball on the last drive of the game. We had it. We were moving the ball. Huh? Yeah, too many dropped passes. I get it. And look, here's the thing. A.J. Brown's taking some heat. And I went on an Instagram page, I think it was Philly Crew, made a comparison to the Alshon Jeffrey drop in 2018, the 2018 season against the Saints that got us knocked out of the playoffs and destroyed our chances for a repeat Super Bowl, compared to A.J. Brown's dropped pass on third down on that last drive of the game. But the thing about that is, and I made a comment, I said the difference was Alshon was crushed. He was gutted. He was very upset by that. He took full responsibility. Where A.J. Brown, he didn't seem to care as much. Now, break those incompletions down a little bit. Alshon's flat out ended the game. It went through his hands, bounced up, and what's his name? Lattimore intercepted for the Saints. Game over. We still got the first down on that series that AJ dropped his pass. And then on the next series, in all fairness to AJ, Devontae Smith dropped a pass on third down, and we didn't end up getting the first down on fourth down on that series. So, in a way, Devontae's drop was worse than AJ's drop. But I went on there and I said that. I compared AJ to Alshon. I mean, a lot of people agreed with me, and a bunch of guys said I'm an idiot, which is typical. And I stand my ground. AJ just didn't show the heart this year, man. Yeah, I know. I know. It's A.J. Brown, one of the best wide receivers we ever had on the team. I'm with you. But he just, man, why does he always got to have that little bit of that something, man? Early in the season, I was playing it off as he's just like a little gremlin. He just has to just cause just a little bit of trouble. He just does it for fun. I could see it in his eyes and the way he was speaking to reporters earlier in the season when he was starting his starting his crap. And he was just, you could kind of tell he's like, they're going to love this one. They're going to eat this comment up. I didn't go back to the interviews to see what the comments were. So you're just going to have to take my word for it, folks, okay? But go back and check out the interviews from early in the season. He's a little bit of a troublemaker, but I don't think he's a troublemaker because he's just got a crappy attitude. However, it kind of started to grow into a crappy attitude, I think, as the season went on, and it just never got better. People were getting on him. He's getting his catches, he's getting his yards, and we're losing those games. He's getting his targets, and he's dropping passes. He did drop a lot of passes this year, and that's not okay. He dropped, we could go back and count them, and they are an excessive quantity of drops for a wide receiver of his caliber. Now, let's get the haters in on me right now, okay? Yep. Yeah, I'm going there. I told you I was going to go there. You're an asshole. No, I'm going there. Look, here's a comment that needs to be made. I know we love Jalen Hurts, and I know I've said I don't know if he's the greatest quarterback. I don't know if he's the man, but I give him credit for being an absolute baller. He plays with unbelievable determination and heart, and he cares, man. He really he could give half his heart to A.J. Brown, and he'd still have enough heart, and A.J. Brown would have enough heart. I mean, but he just is not an accurate passer, man. He's not, and I won't let you tell me otherwise. And now here's part of the problem with those drops. Devontae Smith is like a rag doll out there all season long. I should put together a highlight reel. He's like, phew, he's diving for balls, bam, getting smacked, and then bam, he's getting flipped over, and bam, he's getting smacked again, bam, every time he catches the ball, bam, bam, every catch Devontae Smith makes, he sells out. His body is laid out there, and he gets murdered. And so so eventually, and it's happened, and they're alligatoring those balls a little bit. Not really. I mean, they're laying out that AJ's incompletion on that last series. He was pretty laid out. He should have had it. It basically went through his fingers. Devontae's, he was really laid out, and he took a shot for it, but it did go through his fingers. And the thing about it is, when you just can't fully concentrate on catching that ball, bringing it in, and then turning downfield, because you got a guy ready to take your head off, it makes it tougher to catch the ball, okay? And if y'all want to come hate at me, you go watch your own plays. You go watch your own highlights. Go back and check out Jalen Hurts' passes and watch how these dudes almost never catch a ball perfectly in stride. Even the ones over the shoulders. I mean, A.J. Brown has made some ridiculous catches, and Devontae Smith has made some ridiculous catches that make Jalen Hurts look really good. I'm not saying they're dropping them on purpose. I'm not saying they're even scared or they're alligatoring them on purpose. Just saying there must be something in the self-conscious that's like, holy, I'm about to get destroyed here, and you don't quite bring it in as well as you should. And unfortunately, it happened at the wrong time. But I honestly, Devontae Smith, I love the dude. I will give him a pass on his drop, even though it was probably more critical than AJ's drop, because I've just seen Devontae take so many hits all season long that he does not need to take. Yeah, I did bring the special guest. The special guest is here. We got our special guest again this week, people. The guy who's got some answering to do. He's got some answering to do. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to... Hey, everybody. Glad to be here. Yeah, Mr. Jeffrey Lurie in the
In the house, Jeffrey Lurie in the house. Yeah, yeah, we lost yesterday. Yeah, yeah, we lost. I don't know why I'm singing. This is stupid. I should not be happy. Why am I happy? Because I'm about to get rid of my offensive coordinator. Oh, yeah.
Is that right, bro? You're getting rid of him. You're getting rid of Petulo?
Well, we'll see.
What is with you guys? You can't ever freaking give an answer. No, we can't. Everybody wants Petulo gone. I think everybody wants Petulo gone. Okay? I know. It's complicated.
It is complicated. Him and our head coach are extremely tight. They've got a lot of thinking about things to do, and they're gonna want to try to figure this out on their own. And you know what? We're a team. It's not just on Kevin. There's players that didn't make plays, and we've got to get it figured out.
Okay, do you think maybe players didn't make plays because the plays were too easy to figure out ahead of time, and the defensive players were all over our guys? We never make a halftime adjustment. Other teams make halftime adjustments. Okay, we got stuff we need to work on, buddy, and you know it.
Yeah, you might be right. Hey, wait. Is this cute? Can I do this? Do you like it? Hello, everybody. Hey, it's me right up in your face. Hey.
I think people aren't in a real playful mood today, Mr. Lurie. I don't think everybody's up for the joking around today, okay? Here, bring on the hate again. Bring on the hate. I think we could get rid of Sirianni and Petulo, and I think we could upgrade our coaching.
Holy shit. Did you just say that?
Yeah, buddy, I did, okay? We could keep AJ. We can dial in that offense. We just need a really good offensive mind. Every time you guys hire the coach, they just don't vibe with Sirianni. Sirianni needs it to be his guys, but his guys just ain't doing it, man. They're just not doing it. Did you see that play at the end when they had the timeout? Hurts, Sirianni, and Petulo are talking about the play, and the looks on Hurts' face and Sirianni's face when Petulo was telling him what he wanted to run. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Something's up, man. I would encourage you not to waste a lot of time getting to the bottom of things and figuring it out, okay? You guys got to figure it out, all right? Love you. Don't love what's happening right now. All right, listen. That's enough of that. We're getting all down.
Yeah, let's bring in the dancing girls. Did you get the beer?
Now, you know what, Mr. Lurie, we're all set with you, buddy. I appreciate you coming in. We're going to say goodbye to you, though, okay? Yeah, end of interview. Not much to celebrate, Mr. Lurie. Not much to celebrate. Yeah, okay. Say goodbye.
Bye, everybody. See you next time. I promise we'll get back to that Super Bowl. We will. God damn it, I know we will. All right, I'm out of here. We'll see you. See you later, weirdo. All right, bye.
Thanks, Mr. Lurie, for coming in. I think we're going to wrap things up here, folks. A tough one. Season's over. Not much going on. Not much more to talk about. A.J. Brown, I've been a fan. I love you, and I want you to be great in a Philly uniform again. Devontae, still love you. You are phenomenal. Dallas, hell of a season, man. Way to go. Way to play the free agent season the right way. Build that value up, my man. Good job, because we're probably not keeping you, but we don't have a tight end. So hopefully you just love playing for the Birds so much you're not going to get crazy with your contract situation. You know, I like to remember a little fella that we love to hate named Tom Brady, who continually reworked his contract in an effort to offer up more cap space for the Patriots to get done what they had to get done. Now, granted, Tom Brady's salary was $700 million a year, so he could give up some money and not get hurt. Plus, he was also making bundles of cash outside of the NFL, and he was married to an extremely wealthy Brazilian model who left him for a karate instructor or something. I don't fucking know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Point being, Brady had a ton of money. He didn't need the money. I don't know. Pay me $10 million a year. Pay me $5 million a year, and I'm good. I don't need the money. But those guys are in a whole nother financial stratosphere. We don't understand what it's like to have money like that. So it is what it is, you know? Yeah. No. You're not sitting on a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. I get that, buddy. You're a gnome, not a leprechaun. What do gnomes do? You spin silk into gold or yarn into what? I don't know. Whatever. Rumpelstiltskin stuff, right? Is that? I don't know. Anyway, you don't have money. I don't got money. We got 8 viewers on our podcast. What are we supposed to do? So Goddard's probably going, blanket ship. I don't know what he's going to be looking for. I don't know what he's going to command out there. I love him. I love him. I don't think he's the end all, but we got no other safeties. Safety's an issue. Tight end's an issue. We got to figure some stuff out. We've got great dudes. We've got great linebackers, great edge guys, great tackles. We're going to Jalen Phillips. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep him. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep Nakobe Dean. That one's going to hurt. We got Jihad Campbell. Played great in his absence. And he's only a rookie. I don't know if y'all remember, Nakobe Dean, when he was a rookie, was good, but he wasn't Jihad Campbell good. And then in the second year, Nakobe Dean just became an animal. Same thing might happen with Jihad Campbell. I'd love to keep them both. Just can't keep everybody. I don't know how it works. I don't know the finances of it all. So we'll be talking that sort of stuff because, yeah, it's off season now, but there's always a lot to talk about with the Philadelphia Eagles. Am I right? Yeah, fuck yeah, go Birds! That's right, go Birds, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vitamin O. This is the Gnome, and this has been O and the Gnome.